Hi, you guys. This is Jen and Bunny. Boy, is it cold here. I had to put on some warm clothes. Thank you, Bunny. It is very cold here. Um, anyway, I made a book. Yeah, she made a book. Okay, Bunny, why don't you go relax for a little bit until it's your turn to talk? Okay, Mom, I sure will. Nice to see you guys. Thank you, Bunny. That was lovely. Um, anyway, I have been busy doing stuff and I'm trying to downsize so that I can move, and there's so much to do all the time, and I'm so excited because my daughter from California and her family are coming on the 18th of February, and there's just so much to do, and I've waited years for this visit, so I'm really excited. Anyway, I did get a book finished, and things are so bad in the United States right now that I wanted to make something that was just all about happy. There is no sad in it. So that's what my book is about. Um, it's an altered book, and it's just tied with some green seam binding. It's called A Memoir for Mrs. Sullivan, who is a cat. Mrs. Sullivan is a cat. And, I thought that was cute on the cover, and I just decided I would leave it. And so I did. Okie dokie. So, anyway, inside, a lot of this has to do with, like, oh, I don't know, children, and childhood is the best life has to offer. So it's about childhood and fairies and magic and happy things, and I think we all need that. I'm not going to go over everything because it would take forever. Here is a tuck spot, and this is an old library card thing. There we go. So, yeah, you can, I'm not going to go through all of that because if somebody buys it, I want them to have some surprises. I love this picture down here. I have a big one in my house because I thought that was so cute. And this is a little pocket down here. There's a cool looking cottage picture, and this says, there is a garden in every childhood, an enchanted place where colors are brighter, the air softer, and the morning more fragrant than ever again. And I got this book of fairy stuff. It is Sweet Pea Curiosities. Oh my God, I love the pictures. They are so cute. And so, yeah, there's a lot of pictures of little tags of fairy girls. And here are a couple of old pictures. I like to use these because I feel like they were people that somebody loved, and maybe their whole family is gone right now, but that doesn't mean that their pictures aren't important. So there's three girls in front of a little pond, and here is like a mother and son. I think that's a boy in front of a tree. So anyway, you just have to love those because because it makes me sad when there's not someone in the family to still love the pictures. This is a tag. It says millinery wire. And I thought that was a cute sticker. It's a little mouse. Whoopsie, you can't see it, can you? Hold on, please. Ta-da! There it is. I am so bad at videotaping. I just can't even hardly believe it sometimes. But I try, and that's, I guess, what's actually important. And there's a little tuck spot there, and there's two little boys. It says, "We were together, I forget the rest." Walt Whitman put that on there. And on the back, it says, and now let's go hand in hand, not one before the other. And there's a little boy on there. This could be used as a bookmark, or it can just be left in the book as a little pull-out thing. Okie dokie. And down here, there's a picture of a little boy and a dog. Yeah. And over here, there's a little boy playing a accordion, and it sound at the bottom it says, "Let your song resound like thunder." I think I got that picture of that little boy from Kathy Davis in one of the packages she sent me, and I thought it was so cute. On this book, I left some of the, well, I mean, I left some pages in, but some of them they had, because it was about a cat, they had a lot of cute kitty drawings, and rather than cover those up or tear them out, I left some of those in the book so that, I don't know, I thought they were cute. And here is a little tiny book. It says, the greatest poem ever known is one all poets have outgrown, the poetry innate, untold, of being only 4 years old. And life that sets all things in rhyme might make you a poet too in time. But there were days, O tender elf, when you were poetry itself. I love that poem. It's one of my favorites. Christopher Morley wrote that. And it says, how very dreary this world would be without fairies. And there's just, I got those out of a little book. I thought those were cute pictures. There's little boy blue under the haystack. I think that was a nursery rhyme. So that goes in there. And then this is a picture of a crow that's got a key that little fairy girl needs. And she's trying to figure out how she's going to get it. And down here, there is a charm that has a picture of a little girl inside. And this is a little tuck spot. And I have a little package wrapped up with fabric. I don't remember exactly what's in there, but I think they're just little, I don't know, little cute things, or little things that have sayings on them or something. I don't know. I'm sure it's darling. Anyway, and here is a bunny, and on the back it says, fairy tales and secret doors are not only meant for children, they beckon. Never hesitate to have an adventure. And there is a, I think that's a kitty, I'm not sure, and he's dressed for battle. He has his sword. He's ready for an adventure. So that goes in this tuck spot on the side. And this is a little, it's a little picture out of a book. And it's about this little baby boy being protected by his dog. And there's a little poem on there. And then on the back it says, in the sweetness of friendship, let there be laughter and sharing of pleasures, for in the dew of little things, the heart finds its morning and is refreshed. And there's a picture of, I think it's just like an older girl and a younger girl together sitting on the lawn reading a book. And I don't know, that just spoke to me. You know, I love images and poems and all that stuff, and it just, it awakens something in my soul. And here is one of the pictures from that Sweet Pea Curiosity. I love those. They're so cute. Anyway, that's on an envelope, and there is a picture inside there. And inside the envelope, there are some various things, a couple of pictures. This one says, rejoice with your family in the beautiful land of life. Albert Einstein said that. And here is a amazing looking family. They're so cute. They're all dressed in white. And here is another picture of a family, I guess. And, you know, I just put them in there for your viewing pleasure, because I want these to keep going on. And here is a little envelope, and something important is in here. Oh, I see, it's a booklet. There's a little fairy on the front, and says, "Fairies, come and take me out of this dull world, for I would ride with you upon the wind, run on top of the disheveled tide, and dance upon the mountains like a flame." Yeah, my mouth is getting crooked. But anyway, I like that poem very much. And let's see. I guess that's all. Then they have a little picture of this pretty little girl on this side, and flowers on the back. So that goes back in this little distressed envelope, and there's a little sticker thing to keep it closed, and slides back inside this envelope, and that closes. And then we have this little girl, and there's a crocheted flower down at the bottom, and a doily, and I don't know, I just think she's really cute. And behind her picture is a handmade envelope, and inside there is a little booklet. That's a real flower. I don't know what it is, a violet or something. And it says, "Down the meadows green, let us go dance and play, look for violets in the lane, and ramble far away." And on the back, there's a little picture. On all of those, most all of those little girl pictures came from Sweet Pea Curiosities. And if you open this all the way up, you have something for all your journaling needs inside. You can do some special top secret stuff, you know, so that nobody knows it's there, except anybody who may watch this video. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done a video. I have spent a lot of time in the house because the weather's been bad and it's cold and I don't have anywhere to go anyway. So, yeah, I guess it's been a long time since I've communicated with other people. And there's a cute picture of a kitty. And here's some little tags up here, tickets. They're little tickets of bees. And down in this tuck spot, it says, "Bees spend their whole lives dedicated to their hive. When they get old and frail, they will spend the night sitting quietly on a flower. He does this so if he should die, the rest of the hive is not bothered with having to remove him. So the next time you see an old bee sitting quietly on a flower in the twilight, blow him a kiss and thank him for his service." That is so touching. You know, I think you feel things like that more as you age and realize your own mortality, which nobody wants to really face sometimes. Okay, this page, this has a tuck spot down here. There's a tea bag, and here's a little, I think they call this a coin. I don't know what they call it. It's a little thingy that you put stuff in. And here is a little tea booklet. Come, let's have biscuits and tea and see if we can make this world a better place. And a cup of tea fixes everything. And this goes back in here and back in this tuck spot. And over here, this page is bent down. There's another one of those little kids I got from Kathy Davis. And in here are some old pictures. This is just some pretty lacy fabric that I sewed at the top of the page. And this says, Though I cannot flee the, whoops, there's that, there's some real, those are real leaves, and then there's a cat with a little mouse in a teacup. Though I cannot flee the world of corruption, I can prepare tea with water from a mountain stream and put my heart to rest. And this says, find yourself a cup. The teapot is behind you. Now tell me about hundreds of things. Okay, so I actually had to stop it and take a drink of my tea. And this is a little girl feeding her doll. And this is a picture of a little girl having a tea party with her little doll. It says, every clever bunny knows that tea refreshes top to toes. So put a kettle on and brew a lovely cup for me and you. That goes right there. And this is a picture of a little girl finishing her teacup, and it's blank on the back, so you could use that for journaling purposes. This is a page with napkin decoupage, and this is a picture of a pretty little girl, and I did not do anything else on those pages because the book was getting too fat, and I needed a couple of pages that were going to be skinny. So this page has a handkerchief across both pages, and there is a this is a, let's see, let me play in the sunshine, let me dance in the rain, let me sing for joy, and remember the days of my childhood forever. And there's a little girl, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And on the back, there's a picture of children, you know, playing together. But anyway, so that goes in this tuck spot. And then there's this one. And there's a nice looking handsome bunny fellow. Says, above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely place. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And this is a real flower, and there's a couple of little cute fairy friends. So that goes in this pocket. And down here, there's a little playing card. It says handkerchiefs. And in here, we got Aunt Sally's baking powder. And it says, always make wishes. Yeah. Okay. And now we go to the next page, which is another kitty drawing from the book. And here is a homemade envelope, and it has some, this is I see I wasn't showing you, it was on down here where you can't see. It's just a little postcard thing, and that was stuck together. You've always had the power, my dear, you just had to learn it for yourself. That, of course, is from The Wizard of Oz. And that I've already put in here once. So that is bad news. I'll have to fix that. I don't like it when I repeat things like, you know, a quote or something. Because, well, that's not good. You don't need to hear it twice, I don't think. So this goes in here behind this kitty picture, and over here there is an envelope, and it has, that's an Alice in Wonderland picture, and inside here is, let's see, pictures, and let's see what this is. I'm sure it's profound. Oh, this is about being at home And I got to look at that picture of that girl. She looks like she's having her best day. Um, and I made that little page that has the house on it. It says home where love begins, where life begins and love never ends. Where I am loved, there I am home. Where we love is home, home that our feet may leave, but never our hearts. And there's a picture of the 3 bears. And this is all folded up and safely tucked inside this amazing envelope. So we'll put that right back in there. That covers this. The next page, we have a fairy picture, very distressed, and there are some little things inside this packet. There's something on the back, inside there, and then there's something inside there and behind there. So there's 3 different tuck spots on that. I'm not going to get all the stuff out. And here's a couple more cat pictures. And this is a page with a whole bunch of flowers. And then on the other side, it says nature. And it has some of my favorite nature quotes, like, I must have flowers always and always. That's from Monet. The earth laughs in flowers. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. That's Robert Frost. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. That's Audrey Hepburn. And adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. That's Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay, and there's a kitty. And there is a mom and her little kids. And it says, thinking of earlier days and sweet forget-me-nots. And down at the bottom, well, I just knocked this off. Now, isn't that something bad? I need to put that back on. It's just a little tiny heart that says wish. Don't worry, I will fix that. And here's a page with a cute little girl holding a lamb. And there's some distress numbers on here. Up here are little pictures that came out of a little book. Down here are a couple of little, this one says bless. This one is just a little thing with a butterfly on it. And this one says, follow your heart, it knows the way. And those fit right back there. And there's one over here. It's down at the bottom. There's a picture of a lady. I don't know what she's doing. She's sitting on a chair or something. I don't really know what that's all about, but I liked the picture. And it says, if you're looking for me, I'll be picking flowers on the wild side. And it's never too late to dream another dream. And there's a cute little fairy. We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams. And there's a pretty lady. So that goes down here. And there we go. And then the next page, this is just, a page where I made a pocket. This is, it's an identification card. I made this off of Angel in Vienna. She made some of these and I thought they were so cute. I stole the idea. So that's not really my idea, but I like them. And this is from, I think it's from Poland. It was to Canada and it's got, let me see here. I think there's a date on here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But anyway, there's a letter inside of it, and the handwriting is so cool. Like, you don't see handwritten letters very often anymore. And it's just like, I don't know, it just looks really, I can't read it. I guess it's Polish or German or something. But I thought, man, what lovely penmanship. So I just put that inside this envelope because I thought it was a little piece of history. I got this from my friend Angel in Vienna. And it was too pretty to tear up or cut up. I didn't want to do that. So I did that. And then this, this thing. Okay, I found this picture in an old photo album. I don't know who these people are. And it did not, it wasn't like most of the pictures I use, which are really a lot older and stuff. And this looks like somebody's church picture or something. And I threw it in the garbage. And then about 2 minutes later, I look down and I see this little old man who looks so sweet, like a grandpa, and this little old lady. And I thought, you know what? I can't throw that away because somebody loved these people and somebody cherished this picture. So I got it back out. And I did this like maybe 2 or 3 times. I took it out, I threw it away. I took it out, I threw it away. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I took it out and I said, I am going to put it in the next thing I make. And that will be the end of that. And so that is my long story about why this picture is in this book, because they look like really nice people and I didn't have the heart to throw it in the garbage. Okay, there's that story. I bet you guys are really glad I shared that with you, because gee whiz, it would have been sad if anyone never heard that story. So anyway, that goes back in here. And this is the front cover of a sheet music, and I just thought the little cherub was really cool and stuff. And then there's just a little doily thing and some little rosebuds. And here is a picture of a little girl, and it's a napkin decoupage. And there's just some pretty fabric with a rosebud on it, a little key, and there's some trim at the bottom. And this page, I thought that little boy was very cute. And there is, let's see, an envelope in here. And let's see. And she loved a little boy very, very much, even more than she loved herself. Little boys, the most unmanageable of all the creatures, but you can't get him out of your heart. And then here are some little tiny papers that you can use for journaling spaces. Woohoo! I thought of everything. Okay, and this goes in here. And then that goes behind this picture. And the next page we have, I don't know, just some ephemera, lots of different layers. And this is a little notebook, bunch of different size papers. I'm seeking, I'm striving, I'm in it with all my heart. That was Vincent van Gogh. Just a bunch of, there's a little kitty, that's cute. This is my dream, I'll decide where it goes from here. Throw kindness around like confetti. I got these bird cutouts from Kathy Davis. And here's a doily with a little picture on it. This is about the fairies having a party. And here they are looking like they're having a party. And this says, butterfly, I like the way you wear your wings. And that's that in a nutshell. So, that slips right in this little tuck spot. And this is a picture of a cat's butt in going into a sack. It says the end. I put that on there. And here is a picture of some flowers in a kettle or something, and I just thought that was pretty. And over here there is a little tuck spot, and it's got all these things down. It says moments, considerations, wishes, adventures, reflections, details, little things, findings, dreams, remnants, memories, superstitions, and miscellaneous. So there's the other side of that. That is what you are supposed to do when you open this, because it's for all your journaling needs, which I have said right here. And then you can just put your musings or your notes or your secrets in there, and then close this up, and they will be safe. And here's the last page with a pretty little fairy girl. And this one is a heart made out of a bunch of different little fabrics. I made that fabulous, I know. And let's see, in here we have, here's a cute little picture of a fairy girl, little girl with fairy or butterfly wings. And this says Finn, and it's a bunny hopping away. That's a napkin decoupage. They used to do that a long time ago in books. Instead of saying the end, they just put Finn. And so that's what I did. And this is just that it's made by me. And there's a picture of our bunny. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, bunny, just hang on there. I think Bunny's getting excited because I said there was a picture. So anyway, and here, these are hooks and eyes. These were actually in my grandma's sewing kit, and it's very old, and I have no idea how old, but they were 19 cents. One thing I have found is that with all of these old things that I find, nothing has dates on it, hardly. You know, like now it seems like everything has a date on it, and I wish they would have put more dates on these so that we would know how old they were. I mean, I have patterns for 25 cents, and now patterns are like $15 or something, so it's just kind of funny. Anyway, and so that's the end of the book. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed going through that with me. It's nice to talk to you guys. I hope everybody is okay and getting through all the stuff that's going on in the world. It's scary and confusing, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. But if we all work together, hopefully we can get through it. So, Bunny, you have anything you'd like to say? I sure do, Mom. I sure do. Okay, you've got the floor. Thanks, Mom. I get the floor. I don't mean the actual floor. It's just a figure of speech. Oh, okay, I got it. I got the floor. Anyway, Mom's going to start on some bunnies. However, she has to clean up her whole craft room, and she has to start packing stuff because she's going to put her house on the market, and there's a lot of things to do. So don't worry if you don't hear from her for a while, because she has been real busy, and her daughter's going to be here for 10 days, and that's going to be crazy. So anyway, I will get her busy on some more bunnies the next time, and we will see you guys soon. Or maybe later, but we will see you. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you, Bunny. That was lovely. Goodbye, you guys. Take it easy. And this is for Donna Parker, I wish you well and to hurry up and get out of the hospital. And for anybody else that's having a hard time or going through a rough patch, I'm sending out good vibes and love and healing. And I love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.